In the beginning, God in community says, let us, made man in our image, creates life from dust. From his lips, existence was stitched from his mumblings. He said it's finished, but he still wasn't done with us. You're not alone. Never left behind, no child is. Tears in my eyes as I write this, penning lines of enlightenment, hoping to criticize the indictment of the accuser who says to the created, did God say? Yes, he did. We are not alone. We are the God-owned. God alone makes it plain. Cross-stained, narrow gate, eliminate the sinner's fate by switching place. Crooked path, get it straight. The ill-fated, inundated with his amazing grace. We are the canvas on which the Ancient of Days paints his story. The framework he uses to get his glory. One portrait full of different hues of the redeemed, crying, holy, 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 and not alone. Unified. Now everywhere I go, I see my bloodline. Every culture, color, Jew and Gentile, sisters and brothers, a family like no other. White, black, theologian, businessman, b-boy, reaching out to the elite and the d-boy. And we want you with us. Be encouraged when you really see your family tree. Resources aren't limited. You've got more family to meet. When we lock arms in Christ, it shifts eternity. One body, one spirit, one God we please. Our mission is the greatest collective endeavor ever. We can do less apart, but it's limitless together. What we do in this time impacts forever. Loving those who don't know him as they turn to confess us. You aren't just an outreach, you're an outpost of heaven. We aren't just a church, we are who the king dwells in. Cultures change, empires bend knees as God steps in. And this is just what happens because we're connected. Don't ever think you're alone. I beseech you, brethren, through the ages the church has stood on the rock for shelter. Despite every storm and wind that's come to test us, when the sun brings his rain, we're not disturbed by the weather. Every person in ministry, everyone tired, fighting the good fight at some point for unaspired. Know that our God is a consuming fire. Whatever embers you have, he will blow and new life comes. You've got family praying for you globally, locking arms in the spirit, saying the church of Christ will prevail. Satan can't come near it. Shout from the rooftops and we just pray he hears it. Did God say? Yes, he did. You are not alone. I will never forsake you or leave, so I will never grieve. He bled for me, therefore I forever cleave to the King who gave all for me and you and us together. My family, my God, his spirit, we're wedded. He sees us. I am that I am will never leave us. We are not alone.